It was during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic that officials first saw the need for a facility such as this, a regional logistics hub and center of excellence. It is here that emergency items will be stored to be used in the aftermath of disasters. The facility is expected to mitigate some of the logistical challenges faced by the Caribbean, which came to the fore during the pandemic. Minister of Home Affairs Wilfred Abrahams explains why Barbados was chosen.
Barbados is a good place to chase the hurricanes from. The weather affects us first. Once it has passed us, it then goes on to the rest. So if the hub is here and we need to draw from supplies here, we can do that, but we can equally follow behind the hurricane to those who are affected as they're affected. And it allows for as we ship things out, it allows for us to be replenishing at the same time.
The minister goes on to talk about the strategic nature of the location.
The point was made that we need to have a central hub, somewhere that is positioned in such a way as to make it logistically feasible to manage and coordinate a disaster response from. We were able to get lands in the precincts of the airport, which makes it very convenient to planes to land and you come straight from off the tarmac into here, or flip it the other way. If we need to get stuff from here onto a transport plane out, it's easily done. We're close to the highway, so if we need to use the port, we can get onto the highway quickly and get down to the port.
He says it would be counterproductive to wait until after a natural disaster to source items.
We know what we have to put here. We also know the challenges we face, because after Elsa, something as simple as chainsaws, the US was not allowing the export of chainsaws from the US. So all the other countries that were trying to get chainsaws to clear down trees and other stuff, chainsaws were not accessible. The US took a hit as well, and they kept all their supplies inland. So we can't wait for the aftermath of an event to then try to source things. It makes sense for us to have the items that we know we are going to need in sufficient stock that we can service the rest of the Caribbean.
The warehouse will house hygiene products, tarpaulins, emergency building supplies, and much more, including a cool room for temperature-sensitive items. Meanwhile, the World Food Programme Caribbean Multi-Country Office Head of Supply Chain, Andrew Jackson, says this hub will play a critical role in supporting Barbados and other Caribbean countries in their time of need.
Barbados is playing a leading role in providing and supporting us with making this dream come a reality. It's a really great example of how the UN, government, private sector and other partners are coming together, rallying behind the Sustainable Development Goals. We are partnering for the goals with this initiative. We're really excited to have this completed very soon.
Simulations are expected to be done shortly. The warehouse will be available to all countries serviced by the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency. Rachelle Agard, CBC News.